First things first, I'm the realist, bringing it to you again, Cy Rodriguez, and here I am, the persona of me, speaking to you, and I'm always thinking about how to be the real me, how to bring to you reality real, so that you can be infected by authenticity and become a more happy person that is truly abundant and fulfilling your life purpose by being who you truly are. So, this is what I believe. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. And that's me that doesn't know, but I I feel the truth of it, and I am manifesting a lot. And that's why I'm here today to speak with you. So right now, I'm drinking a green smoothie with romaine lettuce in it, and this is a regular drink for me. And if you know me, you know romaine, banana, water, filtered water, organic, all organic, abundant in natural produce, um, abundant in health. And as you've heard, it's been said many times, health is wealth, and it's true. So, health is related to so many things. But let's go ahead and get right into it. And these are, let me take a look here. 5 principles to, to 5 principles to manifest more abundantly. The first principle is to know what you want. So knowing what you want means knowing yourself. And that's about refinement. And that's what I've been learning over my life. I'm 43 years old, have a wife and 3 children, lots of life experience, lots of adventure. And the thing that has become very important to me over the last several years is really knowing who I am, because I wanted to know what I wanted. Because when I realized that to have more of anything in my life, I had to truly know what it was that I wanted. And there are thoughts that are kind of vague for a lot of people, including how it has been for me, where you think you want something and you kind of have some idea, but you don't really know specifically what it is. So it's kind of out there, and you want it too. And it's like you can't have it because you want it. So you have to know that you can have it. And so how this works is you have to decide that you're going to get more clear about who it is that you are and what it is that you specifically want. So this is the first principle, to know yourself and to know what it is you want and get very clear. Write these things down. Get it so clear, and don't worry about getting it all right the first time. Make it a practice of meditating upon what it is that you want in your life. Get even used to asking other people what it is they want, and refine it down, get clear, start to write these things down, meditate upon them, and you'll find that your life starts to become more clarified and refined, and you start to understand who you are more clearly. That is the first step to manifest more of what you want. Next, principle to manifest more abundantly. Shed your persona and become the real person that you are. So as I was speaking about being authentic, a lot of my life I realized I was hiding many things, stories about myself, things that I did that I felt guilty about, not necessarily because they were really bad things, although there may have been a few things that I'm not happy about that I did in my life. It's more about getting rid of that guilt and realizing that you did what you did, being the person that you were at the time, thinking this was the best choice, even knowing maybe in the back of your mind it wasn't. You still made the choice. Don't be too hard on yourself about it. Just realize that you have to become the person that you are instead of the person you are portraying yourself as. And it's not as easy to do as it is to say, because people hold you to a certain image they have of you based upon all of what they've seen and even what you look like, who they perceive you as, and the persona that they've projected onto you even. So it's not easy to break free from that, but there are lots of things you can do to help break free. And I'll even get into more of those things throughout this conversation here. But just be willing to shed all of those layers that you've built up to recognize them. And you can do this by meditating more, for one. See yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Just see yourself for who you are. Love yourself unconditionally. And forgive yourself and other people. Let yourself to be. And realize that all of the things that you feel, those are all passing. None of that is permanent. The things that you think, none of that is truly you. There's a much deeper part of yourself, and that is the person you really are. It's not the person you want others to see you as. So if you want more money in your life, if you want more of anything in your life, for example, and this is just a good example, you might be afraid to ask for it, and because you are feeling that somehow that makes you a person that is either a bad person based upon your perception of what is bad and good, or that other people won't like you. So part of this is to stop pleasing others. And getting into the next principle is to ask for what you want. Meaning, you have needs. If those needs are not being met 100%, maybe you're trying to do it all yourself too hard. The first thing I would do is reach out to the people that you know care about you and ask them for the help on a very basic level that you need. And maybe it's just asking them to understand that you're going through changes and that you are working on being the best person that you can be, but that you need to express yourself as who you are and to make some changes because you feel like you haven't been exactly what you want to be, and you're not exactly yourself, that maybe you've been hiding, or that you've created this persona like most people have. Whatever it is, ask for what you want. And if that is that you need a place to stay, for example, ask somebody for a place to stay temporarily. And there's more to this. Be ready to work for that place to stay. Be ready to give something in return, because you are getting something. So expect that you're going to have to, that it is a good thing to give back. And so, but also realize that people will understand, and especially if they know that you are in need and they care about you, and maybe even if they don't know you, they're going to appreciate that you asked, and it's going to make them seriously consider to give you what you want. And be grateful. So this is a principle that I wasn't going to include, but I'm going to go ahead and just add that. Just be thankful for everything, because everything that you have in your life is a gift, except for those really bad things that happen to you that you don't want to happen. But maybe that is a blessing in disguise in some cases. But be thankful for what it is that you do have. And the next principle is to have integrity. And that means that you have to be a whole person. So that means stop being a double-minded person, which is also not easy, but it goes along with what we're saying about dropping the persona. So what you want to do is start to be more authentic, and then keep your word to other people and to yourself. You don't have to make yourself, you don't have to try and say you're going to do all these things that you know you're not going to be able to do. Keep it simple for yourself, start small, and have success. Make goals for yourself, as in like something that is a goal for you. If you are the kind of person that can't get to bed early enough at night, then make it a goal that tonight or for the next week or the next 21 days or whatever, that you're going to get to bed on time. Or something very simple like you're not going to drink coffee today, which would have been something that I would have done in the past. But take things simple to start, build upon those small successes. And your word to other people, make sure that you keep it. And if you don't, if something happens that makes it impossible for you to keep it, or you literally forget, then go to the person that you have given your word and apologize to them and help them to understand by telling them exactly what happened that made you to not keep your word. And if it's that you forgot, tell them you forgot. But tell them you would like to make it up to them, and then be sure that the next time that you give your word to them, that you do exactly what it is that you're saying, so that you have that integrity. And that is going to help to manifest more abundance in your life, because it's going to build relationships, among other things, and it's going to give you confidence in yourself, and it's going to make you realize more of your value as the person you are, the true person, not the persona. And going back to the persona, a lot of people, and myself included at times, especially in the past, wanted to be somebody. So we create this persona. We don't necessarily not think it's ourselves, but we're trying to conform to some idea we have of what people will like, or what we think it is that is going to make us have life a certain way. And we project this out there, and we want to be unique. And what we find out is that is not unique at all. That's what almost everybody is doing, at least for a time in their life. If you want to be truly unique, forget about being unique completely and just be who you are, because I guarantee you 100% for sure that that is unique. And that doesn't mean, and that even means if you like the things other people like, if you do the things other people do, you are still unique, because you have to realize as a human that you have at least 90, probably more than that percentage of yourself in common with others, even your thoughts and feelings and pains and sufferings and joys and happiness. These are all things that you have in common with others. So don't try to be so different. Just be yourself, and this is going to make you truly different and unique and what you want to be, and it's going to help you to get more of what you want in your life, and even help you to see more clearly what it is that you want in your life, so that you can actually go after it. And next principle number 5 is to follow your joy and take action even if you are afraid. So you're going to transform fear. What I've realized in my journey is that fear is something that everybody feels, some people more than others. And you've probably heard many ways that people have described fear, but false evidence appearing real is one. And what I want to say about fear is it's okay to feel fear. It's a normal human emotion. The great thing is you can transform fear into true power. And all you have to do, and it's so simple, is act now. That means that if you know that there is something that you want, and you know you need to do this, but you've seen other situations in your life where you felt fear. For example, you want to talk to the girl or the boy that you like. This is a good example. But you wait too long, and then the fear builds up, and you talk yourself out of it, and then you have so much fear there's no way you're going to do it. And the whole feeling and the great place you started off where you thought, oh, I'm going to do this, or I want to do this, it's gone, and you start to beat yourself up because you didn't do it. So you have about a 10-second window to act. And so just do it. And this is how it is. You feel the fear. You say, oh, I'm going to go talk to that girl. You feel the fear for a second. Maybe you go back in your mind a couple of thoughts, but just say, I'm going to talk to that girl. And you walk right up to her and you say, hi, my name is Sai, and I'm wanted to talk with you because you're really pretty. Whatever you want to say. Authentic you. That's what's going to make people like you. And you know what? If somebody doesn't like you, if for some reason the way that you are acts like a magnet with the same pole ends facing each other that pushes them away from you, then don't worry and realize your life is going to be much better, that you didn't go after that which was getting pushed away from you or repelled from you, that this is what is helping you to see yourself more clearly and to even know what you truly want. because I believe that you want that which wants you as well. So don't run after something that truly doesn't want you, but also don't be fooled that you can't have something just because your first attempt is unsuccessful. In fact, the more that you fail, the more you will succeed. So keep failing to get to success. And you know what? You're going to feel the power. You're going to transform that fear into some kind of a euphoria. It's going to feel great, and you're going to overcome yourself. And that is one of the best feelings in the world. So I'm going to go ahead and close it at that. And I hope that you manifest more abundantly. Please leave your comments and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.